one of the things that people often ask me is, how do I stay so positive? And it does make me giggle because I'm not positive all the time. I'm human, just like everyone else, and my family in particular will be able to tell you that I have down days. I have days when I get upset. I have days when I was coming to terms with my diagnosis, it wasn't easy. It's not easy because you're given this life-changing um, diagnosis at I was 28 when I was diagnosed, so young age. What MS did though was it changed the way that I look at life, and it changed the way that I approached life. Up until then, I don't get me wrong. I was enjoying life. I was doing lots of different things and stuff like that. But there were things that I'd always wanted to do, and ironically enough, life often got in the way. So I would put things off. But when you're given a diagnosis of a condition where quite, quite easily you could wake up tomorrow and not be able to move your arms or not be able to move your legs, or, you may not be able to see properly, it kind of prompts you to stop putting things off. So I started doing things that I'd always wanted to do. So I went snowboarding. I went and I saw an opera. I went to see a ballet. I learnt something new. I went and I started Zumba classes. And so I was doing things which I'd always wanted to do, and it was because I'd been diagnosed with MS. It also, so the charity work and all the MS work that I do has been a way of helping me to cope. It's given me a focus for my MS. I really, really, really enjoy what I do. I'm really passionate about trying to help support people who are affected by MS. And as a result of all that, not only do I really enjoy it, I've got to meet some amazing people who inspire me, people who I look to as role models. And that positivity, just, it rubs off on you. When you're surrounded by all those positive vibes, it kind of makes you positive as well. And finally, I've had the opportunity to experience some amazing things as a result of my MS, and as a result of the attitude and the approach that I've taken towards following my MS diagnosis. So one of the first things that people often say to me when I first tell them that I have MS is, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And I'm just like, you know what, don't be. Because my life post-diagnosis, I've experienced some just awesome things. I've spoken at Downing Street. I've been to Parliament. I mean, I did Strictly Come Dancing, and all of that is a result of my MS diagnosis, whether directly or indirectly. I probably would never have had the chance to do all of that if it hadn't been for my MS. So, yeah, that's the reason, I think, why I've been so positive and why my life has become very positive since my MS diagnosis. I know that everyone deals with their diagnosis differently, and it may be that, that kind of approach isn't right for you. However, it was right for me, and I have to say that in many ways, I'm very thankful for the way that MS made me think about life and changed my attitude towards life. Because you know what, without that, I probably wouldn't even be making this video, actually. So you have MS to thank for that.